People bettering themselves, I kind of think's a bit smug.
Did you win anything?
Pride. Hello, it's me. I'm in California dreaming.
Since you've got on the pod, mate, we're famous now. We get loads of pussy, baby.
I was so paranoid. It felt like you've actually kissed a girl on holiday, and you come back to your mates and went, "Oh, I kissed a girl on holiday. Oh, she goes to a different school." Like, imagine writing Purple Rain.
You ever spoke to anyone about this, Jamie?
You.
You. I don't know what to say.
I thought this was a safe space.
I don't know what to say.
But
I'm not qualified for this, baby. I'm not. This is... I died yesterday. I died. No, actually, I had an accident and I'm in a coma. This isn't real. Jamie, this isn't real.
Thanks for listening to Hot Water's Green Room podcast with myself and Tony Carroll. If you want to support the podcast, go to youtube.com, search Hot Water Comedy, or follow the link in the description, or you can click join on any of the videos on there. Sign up for the podcast membership. So for just £3 a month, you get access to our podcast, including a bonus episode every week, and early access to the public episode, and you'll also get access to all the podcasts on the Hot Water Podcast Community channel. It's going to be the place to come for podcasts in the Northwest. So sign up now and be there before it was even popular. Go ahead, £3 a month now.
Oh,
there we are.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hot Water's Green. Oh, fucking hell! Oh God! Oh, great start.
Take two.
Right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hot Water's Green Room podcast with me, Tony Carroll, and
myself, James Hutchinson. Episode 2.
Episode 2. Yeah? Yes.
We said it would never happen. Thanks for all your nice comments in episode 1. It's not out yet in real life, but I'm assuming you give us nice comments. If you haven't, then you're a gobshite, so I'm very arrogantly saying nice one.
The first one was good, wasn't it? Last week was very good.
It was a good laugh, mate.
So we decided to carry on with it. We carry on with this, and let's just start with how's your week been?
So I've had a bit of an interesting one. Right, so Thursday we recorded last week, so 6 days ago. I stayed over because I'm a piss can and I didn't want to go home.
I went home.
You went home. As soon as I put the auto in, I'm off. All right, so I had a couple of beers with Wozniak, right? Yeah. And it was in a bar. This is like, and the best thing happened, not sexually, but after physical contact. Yeah, best thing that can happen. It's cool as fuck. I only fit birds have ever had this, and me and Wozniak. 2 older women, right? So we're sat down, we're talking shop, as they say.
Yeah.
Barman comes, 2 bottles of beer from the table of the ladies, and the ladies just went like that.
No way.
Yeah.
You fucked them?
No, they weren't interested. I tried, oh, thank you, and then tried being smooth, and it just like fucking went. But fucking hell, I got a bit of a chub on, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they bought you a drink.
Yeah. That's all it takes.
What was it? Would have been right in there? There's a little leather jacket on there.
Oh, no. Because I think they'd been at Hot Water, where Wozniak was on.
Ah, right, I see, yeah.
So it might have been just for him.
And then actually got to know you. Oh, fuck that, yeah.
It's a personality that let us down for the first time. Looks-wise, we was in for the rare occasion.
Yeah, I say after last week, we had a beer, didn't we? Watched the Liverpool game. Took you to watch it. Liverpool game tonight. Getting to the final. You didn't look comfortable there, did you? No,
but I'm a good actor, so I try to act like a Reading fan. Do you know what I mean? I can't act like a United fan because I'd get fucking chewed in. But just try to act.
Not interested.
Just try to act. No, I'm not a football. Well, saying you're not a football fan's worse because they probably think you're a paedophile or something. But
yeah, I went home handy because I had something on the next day. Then I went to work on the weekend, and if people don't know, I work in a nightclub on the weekend, so it's full on. And so I drank Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
So now I'm like 4 days clean.
You're so brave.
3 days clean now. I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud.
I mean, you know, good. I don't really like people bettering them.
Really appetizing. Yeah.
People bettering themselves, I kind of think it's a bit smug.
It's what it is with me, though, mate. It's like Monday to Friday. I just seem to, you know, get in the rhythm again, and then Friday comes and just fuck it all up again.
Do you drink at home?
No,
I'm the same.
Not really. No,
I can only drink if shenanigans are afoot. Do you know what I mean? Because in my head, I'm like, this could lead to something. To anything. So last Thursday, so for those who don't know, I've got a day job still. So fucking sign up and get me out of it. Before it was told to do an advert. Fucking that. I need free me. Free me. We're all in the same boat. Come on, man. Not all of us can get in the lifeboat.
I've got a job, but listen, help him.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'd love to retire as well.
Twatting the Titanic, you know, just jumping on with a girl. Just fucking save me.
Save me.
Fuck everyone else. Yeah, so I've still got a day job and that. So we recorded on Thursday, and to get here on time, I had to leave half an hour early from work. So I didn't tell anyone, I just went, thinking no one would find out, you know, because manager was in a meeting and that. So I had the office to myself, so I was bolt. But the managing director's called my line, and he's not gone through. So I'm like, oh, where was you? And, you know, so it's been found out we're in. Look, because I got pissed on Thursday after the record, I went in work like 2 hours late. I got like the 10 o'clock train from Liverpool to town. So I was late, like a couple of hours, 11:30 I got in. And then for today's podcast, especially being on stage, I fucked myself up again. So it's Wednesday today when we record. I've booked, see how you think about this, because you're a manager, aren't you? So you've got people under you, I'm assuming. I've had 3 days off work because I had a bad dream on Sunday. I had a proper bad dream on Sunday. I swear to God, no, I'm not even lying.
Oh my God.
I had this bad dream on Sunday and I woke up visibly stressed. And I went, I can't go in after that. I've had an 8-hour ordeal.
Did you speak to tell your manager about it?
I told my manager got tonsillitis.
Oh,
so I'm like,
I thought you could ring your manager and say, can't make it out of my dreams.
There's a monster in me
thinking, you're going to have to get people to sign up here, maybe you're sacked.
No. So I had this bad dream on Sunday. So I said I've had tonsillitis. But then I thought, right, to make it more believable, I have to have 3 days off.
Yeah, so like severe one.
If I have one day,
yeah,
then it looks like you not got rid of tonsillitis in one day. So I had 2 days off. And then today I thought, do you know what, I'm busy. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've got stuff on, like gigs or this or whatever. So I thought, I need to have a lie-in at some point. So I treat myself to a lie-in. And I'm talking at the top of my voice like, I should be back in tomorrow, Si. Sorry, most of it's cleared, but I've had no sleep with it. You know, it's like, well, back in tomorrow. I'm back in, but it's all started because of the bad dream I had on Sunday. And,
do you want to tell us what about dream?
It doesn't sound bad, but when you live it,
for you it is, yeah. You know, it might not sound bad to me, but
so what I think it's, you know, it's subconscious.
Yeah.
Right. So it's on Sunday. On Sunday daytime. Do you play Wordle?
No.
Oh,
what is it?
It's for people who've, like, you know, not touched a girl and stuff. If you touch the breast, then you might not be aware of it. But for people who are waiting to see nipple, there's this word game on the internet, and everyone gets the same word every day, and you've got to guess the 5-letter word. Yeah, but you get 6 goals at it. And so say if you put, what's a 5-letter word now? Steam. Yeah. STEAM. Yeah. And there's an A and an M in it. It'll light up gold. So you know there's an A and an M in it. If it lights up green, then the A and the M are in the right position. But it's just not Steam. So you work it out. And I got it in one go.
Did you?
Which is unheard of. Like all in one. Complete fluke. Yeah. And I posted it. I was getting and I was defending myself on Twitter. It was like, bollocks, you've not got that in one. I was DMing people, screenshots and everything. I was so paranoid. It felt like you've actually kissed a girl on holiday, and you come back to your mates and went, I kissed a girl on holiday, she goes to a different school. That's what I felt like.
But because, like, in the past, you've said, like,
yeah,
and then when it actually happens.
But I'm good with words. I've always been good with words.
So you got it in one?
I got it in one, hole in one, complete fluke. Well, not a complete fluke. It's not cheating, by the way. But people post the results and they give like a cryptic. Some people post with a cryptic clue. So it's kind of in my head what it's about. And then I seen an Instagram post and the word was crimp. Right, Joe, and I got that in one. That was my first guess, crimp. And there was an Instagram post, so it's a thing off Mighty Boosh, and there's a Mighty Boosh post where it said, "Oh, our famous crimp." So I thought, I'll 5-letter word, I'll try crimp, and it just came up all green. My head fell off.
What did you win anything?
Did
you win anything?
Pride.
Thought you won a kiss off a girl.
Red nipple.
Yeah. So is every single day this game?
Every single day, and the whole world gets the same word. Okay. And what it's done, Tony, for the nation,
yeah,
in these trying times, I think it's the one thing that's united everyone at the minute, because no one gives spoilers, no one ruins the game for anyone, no one ruins the fun. That's what I was
thinking. Then I was thinking, what if, like, say you got it? Did you? Did you tell everyone?
No.
What the word was?
No. I only DM'd people who'd already got it.
Yeah.
So there's just an honest system of it, and it's just one of those things where it's just people aren't being gobshites of it. It's one of the fuck off. I swear to God, it is united the nation more than like England doing well in a World Cup and stuff like that. It's real wholesome. It gets your brain going. You just don't touch girls. That's the only
great start of the day. That's
a great start to say. Get your Wordle in, and then have a morning coffee. So play with a girl, like you know.
So it could lead to kissing girls.
I play with a girl at work. Oh, should we do our work? And we call it waddle. It's like our pet name for it. So, should we do a waddle? But when you can't talk in the office, I'll just go. She'll like 5 minutes. And that's how I like sex talk.
Okay.
So we got the waddle, and because I got it in one, and I'm defending myself. Subconsciously, I had a dream where. Do you remember Mickey, who was in The Bill?
No,
remember The Bill? There's a lad called Mickey in The Bill, and I was in a classroom with him, and he accused me of something, and then I was defending myself of not doing this thing, but no one would believe me when I know I'm right, and I woke up really stressed about it. So I rang in work. I went, I can't come in.
That's what the dream was.
That was the dream. My dream was me defending myself for 8 hours.
But you had it started because of this fucking game?
Yeah, that was me subconscious, because it was playing on my mind. No one's going to believe I've done it in one. It's better to do it in 2 than 1. And no one believes you.
You need to stop playing this game.
I love it.
You're going to end up getting sacked from work.
I've been texting birds on dating. I was like, do you play Wordle?
How is the dating life going?
I've got a date lined up on the 12th.
Have you, yeah?
Yeah. Yes. Accidentally booked it for Valentine's weekend. But that was a genuine error.
Yeah. And
then she thinks it's me pushing it a bit too further, but it's just because I've got gigs in every weekend until then. So
fucking that diary's chopping me, isn't it?
I know. She's a mental health nurse, so it's a bit of a busman's holiday for her, like, to be fair. Me turning up. All right.
Did you meet her on one of the apps, did you?
Yeah, mate. It was I was dead smooth with it, though. I said, it was chatting and stuff like that. She told me about a first date story where a fella broke down crying about his ex up to her. So I went, I've got a great first date story. I'll save it for ours, though. And she went, oh, that's smooth. Here's my number.
Oh, nice.
So,
is she by your, like, local? Or?
North West. It's like Rochdale or something. Yeah. Bit of a dump, but...
Sound though, innit?
Yeah. What about yourself?
I've got a date on Friday, yeah.
Of course!
You know? Since you got on the pod, mate, we're famous now. We get loads of pussy, baby.
I know. If you sign up to the membership, well, they'll get starters.
Don't ruin our date, please. Pay the £3 a month so we can impress them.
I'd do the 10 or get a barbershop quartet for the club. Where are you taking her?
I'm just going to go for a few drinks in town, I think.
Yeah, safe, nice and easy.
I was meant to go out with her a few weeks ago, and then she wasn't well. But I booked somewhere to eat.
Oh.
But then there's a girl who I know in the restaurant who books the tables in there. So I've texted a few times, like, over the past few months where I've asked people out and then they've just cancelled or whatever. So every time I text this girl, I'm like, can you get me a table? I've got a date. And she's like, yeah, sounds. I don't think she believes me. Every few weeks I'm like, can you get me that table? And she's like, yeah, no problem, Tony.
Window seat again, is it?
Yeah, and then a few days later, I'm like, I'm going to have to cancel that table. And she feels really sorry for me.
I had this bad dream. Right.
Oh, mate, so I just hope
horrible,
she doesn't actually, no, I'm not going for food this time. Yeah, but just go for a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good. It's hard, though, because I work in a nightclub. It's hard to, like, start relationships and stuff because girls naturally think because I work in a nightclub, like, I just get loads of pussy, and it just doesn't happen. Honestly, I promise you it doesn't happen. It's just like, it's the most maddest thing ever because everyone in there is fucking dead young.
Yeah.
For starters, you know what I mean? And everyone's fucking bladdered and I'm working, so it's just like...
You're on a different wave.
Yeah, it's a different wave, and then just because, like, girls will come in and put their arm around you to take a picture with you, and then girls you're speaking to will see that and think, oh, you're fucking it.
You get that bit with stand-up as well,
Joe,
after the end of the gig and stuff like that.
And I'm a fucking really nice bloke as well.
I know you are a nice bloke.
If we're talking to someone...
4 days clean.
Yeah, 4 days clean. Hopefully I'll make it to 7 and get my badge. Please. Oh god,
that's close. Yeah, I've been boozing quite a bit this weekend.
Did you go out on the weekend?
Yeah, I didn't have gigs in because the comedy industry is still asleep.
Bockham.
Rats.
Yeah, rats.
Yeah, so I went to Quickly Kevin, like a live podcast show.
Yeah.
I went to that with my mate James Allen, a comedian from the Northwest. Yeah. Justin Morehouse was on.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
And
love Justin, good man.
Yeah, so I'm pretty good mates with him because we played online poker together during lockdown.
Yeah,
on Zoom and that.
Yeah.
So we kind of got a bit. And he's always sorted me out and stuff. Joe, when you when you first starting out and you just you roof in the 10 spots.
Yeah.
And he was one who put on. He was like the first big name to put on Facebook.
Like,
anyone looking for open spots?
Yeah. Mate, when you get that, you're like, fuck, I'm going to make it out of you.
There we go. And then got 2 gigs.
Joe, give me mine. My first one of them. Carl Hutchinson.
Oh yeah, he's sound.
Carl. Give me a big fucking write about Facebook and I can all pros like, and I was thinking yes.
Yeah.
And then fucking.
I try doing it now.
Didn't get another gig again for about 5 years.
I try doing it now, thinking I've got clout.
Do you do that to new acts now?
I have a bit of a. Do you like men have like a saviour complex where they want to like shag a bird who's getting battered off her husband? Yeah. I have that with new acts. I put my arm around the shoulder.
See, everything's going to be alright.
Just proper unsolicited. Hey.
Everything's going to be alright. You sicko. Like that.
I'm proper like Harry Redknapp. Like turn up for gigs I'm too good for and stuff.
Yeah.
Or too experienced for. Like, come here, lad. What you need to do here, think of a topper.
To be fair though, I think new acts need to be half bullied.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One thing I do is I wouldn't recommend it. Well, yeah, do it. Fuck it. There was a new act night on Mondays in town in Manchester, so I used to go down quite a bit just to ask about really. And it was always like brand new acts, so like 1 or 2 gigs in, and they're like shaking like a shitting dog. And I went, oh, you on site? And he went, yeah. How long have you been going? Oh, like 6-7 years, mate. And he went, oh, really? And you got any? And he went, well, he's got his like little set list, like wanking and just general stuff. And I went, hey, you can't swear here,
just like all the shit, all the stuff like that. Oh, fuck, what am I going to do now?
Don't swear.
Yeah.
This is a comedy club.
Yeah, new acts need that. They do, lads, because otherwise you just have a load of shit. When you're so like the industry just
be full
of. Yeah, you need to like. if you're still standing after like 2-3 years, like at least you've got a chance. You know what I mean?
Gauntlet,
yeah. Oh mate, I've seen some new acts in the past where they just like crumbled, mate. Like crumbled.
My first ever gig. My first ever gig was in a talent contest in Real. They're the same venue of the blind date thing. So I did stand up in the talent contest. So I lost the plate spinning, lost blind date, and lost this fat cunt singing the Titanic song. Fucking sympathy vote. Fuck off, moose. You probably sunk the cunt. I swear down.
I thought I was good.
I've lost.
I thought I was a good singer. Thanks.
Thanks, choir experience. This fucking moose, mate. Joe,
so you went up to all jokes, then he just started singing. Fucking
I was doing like dad.
Yeah,
she was. Yeah.
Oh, was it a girl? Was it?
Yeah, that's so.
Should have fucking.
She's shite though.
You should have put your arm around her.
Couldn't fucking fit. Fucking next, like Brock Lesnar.
Fucking hell.
Honourable moose. Anyway, so I went on. I was just doing, hack stuff. An audience, critics might say, I've not got out of. Fuck off. I've had a beer. Sorry. So I went on. I was just doing, dad jokes, Peter Kay stuff, things like that, really. And it was just like, oh, look at them having a go. That was my first dipping my toe into it. I always wanted to try it when I was 18, 19, but didn't have the bollocks. I finally didn't when I was 23, but I'd watched loads of videos of King Gong. I was like, I can't do that, lad. That's just fucking mortifying. So I did Comedy Balloon. So Comedy Balloon in town.
Yeah.
So that's like a real nice, safe space because you get a lot of divs down. But everyone knows it's like divvy night, so everyone's like dead polite. Everyone's dead polite towards like these fucking head the balls. Yeah. So I turn up on my first gig, and because I'd been this is so embarrassing. I'd been sending marketing ideas to companies in the lead up to it, and like audio notes to companies for advert ideas. So I had my creative juices flowing. So I turn up to this gig and I thought, I'm going to do stand-up, and my work colleagues all convinced me, like, yeah, you should do it, give me that push I needed. So I turn up and there's like, there's two first-timers, you and this lad called Ben. So I meet this like fellow div, Ben. And we're there like that's my first time as well. That's my first time. And in my head, my head, right, I swear to God, I had this feeling like we're gonna fucking tour the country together, me and you. I romanticise it so much because in my head I thought when you start stand up, there's like 5 or 6 lads and it's like cruising down Route 66 and you're doing these gigs together and it's hustling and stuff like that, and it's just following some fucking spasm of xylophone most of the time. Do you know what I mean?
It's fucking it's fucked up, isn't it? To be honest.
So you went, he's third and you're fourth. So sound. Didn't know the importance of what that meant or anything, right? I'd never even been to watch stand-up, anything. So he gets to this lad, and we're doing 10 minutes each, and he fucking crumbles after that 6 minutes.
Just starts stuttering.
He just went, he'd had like this bit about going to the gym and, comparing himself to other men. It was like a decent premise and stuff, to be fair, because mine was all about fucking bulimia and just like proper bottom of the barrel, just stuff, just proper roof, like just vulgar stuff, basically. And he went on, he was like, sorry, and apologised and went on. And the compare didn't even reset. He just got me straight on. So my first, and then I got an applause rate with my first show because my head just fell off. I was like, right, Apollo next year now.
Did you smash it first gig?
Oh, mate.
I smashed my first
roof
gig
off, yeah. I think you either... I just don't understand how people would go up again.
But to be honest though, my first gigs were in front of like 400 or 500 people.
Really? Yeah. Where?
In the Holiday Inn in town, in the film.
Hot Water's on?
No. Not the Holiday Inn, sorry, the Marriott. The Marriott Hotel, yeah, the Marriott it was.
Did you fucking...
No, what?
You gigged in a castle for charity in your first gig?
No, that was my second gig. Yeah. So I had fucking 500, then a 400, and then like... So I started good, to be fair, because I was working in the council at the time for the Labour Party, right? So I was doing business admin for them, like, like fucking like...
How old were you?
18. So, and then me manager Charles, he got an email saying, do you want us to do this stand-up comedy course for charity? So you go and do this course, and then you get all your family come to watch you.
Who taught it?
What?
Who taught it? And also going.
It's a girl called Steph, something. That must be in a Girl Scouts community at the time, but I think she was quite decent, to be fair, but I can't remember her name. She mustn't have been that good. Sorry if you're watching. Not being rude, I just couldn't remember your name.
He's one of mine.
Yeah. So my manager ends up getting an email, then saying, like, I must have found me funny in the office, signing me up without me knowing, and then saying on the day, oh, by the way, you're coming with me to stand up. And I'm like, nah, I've fucking my tea's on. Corned beef ashes ready, lads. And he's fucking like, nah, you're coming to do this stand up. And I'm like, Sam, whatever. So we go to this Marriott Hotel. So it was in like one of the conference rooms first, to do writing sessions and that. And like, and it was just full of monks in there, mate, like proper monks. Like, honest to God, mate, like 40-year-old fellas who were going through like fucking problems with the birds and that, like, and then all like these are women who just like 40, just still like 18 and that, just want to get fucked, probably just doing stand up because they wanted a good shagging. Then I'm turning up and I'm just like, these are all pathetic. Yeah. Sorry if you're watching, by the way, I'm not asked, to be honest. Don't even know yous anymore. I haven't got yous on any like Facebook or anything. Actually, I've got them on Facebook. Sorry. Anyway, so we started writing, and I just couldn't get it. Like I just didn't get it.
You found it too formulaic in that way.
Yeah, I'm just
feed line, punch line.
Yeah, it was just like it was trying to be like structured a joke, and I was like, so I just thought I'll just start writing a story about like. I'm too fair. I'm quite creative with making stuff up. I'm a good liar, to be honest. so I started writing a story about going on a date and shit my pants on the date. Yeah, and it was actually
that is funny.
It was actually a good like premise as a joke. You know what I mean? But like obviously it was half shit. But hey, but when we got there was like 16 acts on. And fucking 5 minutes
all
each.
Family friends as well.
Yeah, so it was fucking packed. So they put a hat and number all your names in a hat. I picked out fucking first on, don't I?
Oh mate, I'm
first on, and I was fucking absolutely bricking it. And then I just got on, and after like 10 seconds, I was all right. To be fair, I was just fucking went through it. Absolutely took the roof off. First on, and then it was a competition. Finished second out of 16. So being first on as well, so fucking sound, isn't it? You know what I mean? So.
I did the Mercury final a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Simon Wozniak was robbed. Like genuinely fucking.
Was
it was one of the most disgraceful decisions I've ever seen in my life. And the guy who won's a mate of mine, and even he fully admitted he was like sheepish, and he was sheepish in his acceptance speech. But I think, mate, you might have done the same at the Liverpool final row one, like 10 years ago. That famed,
look at him now.
You too. I know. Where is he now?
If I would have won that, do you reckon I would have had the same career? Probably not.
No, he's very tenacious, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just, mate, he lives it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I'm actually quitting after this.
Episodes. I'm getting that fat cunt who sang the Titanic song for episode 3.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, so we did the Mercury final. So the Leicester Mercury final is where they pick like the best up and coming comedians. Promoters all get a vote, I think. Anyway, do you get a vote, Bin?
I don't even get asked.
No. So
basically,
I did get to be a judge in the Scottish one. Scottish comedian at the end, and then he headbutted one of the judges.
Really? Why?
He was a bellend.
It was a bellend.
He knew nothing about comedy.
Can we hear you, by the way?
No.
Yeah. Okay, I can hear you, like, but
just tell everyone else that funny.
Yeah,
smash that then. Been to Blair, everyone. So basically, I don't really know too much how it works, but loads of promoters get asked to do a vote. So obviously there's the 8 obligated London acts. You couldn't do a fucking 10 at the fucking Frog. Yeah, no one's asked about the Tube.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I'm burning some bridges tonight. No one, right. So, and then they give a couple of like complimentary spots to, good comics in the north. So me and Wozniak got picked, like, and went down, and it was the day after my birthday. I stayed in Leicester the night before to get the piss and that. I had a gig, but went on the piss, and I'm fucking steaming. I'm fucking gone, hungover. Yeah. I turn up, all these like fucking London actors, just like waiting to be told, but we've got a stage manager, and getting shown out and being all impressed by it. I lied down in the green room. So I'm like, this is how I'm on. If I'm on first, I'm burning the fucking gaff down. And I'm like that, mate. I can't. I'm on the floor. Loads of these, like, proper London type acts.
Yeah.
They're good comics, only messing. So they're all looking at me like, who the fuck is this spaz? I'm like, I'm like a slug in salt. I'm just fucking melting.
Just melting.
I don't give a fuck. And just tell me when I'm on. And I joked, if I'm on first, I'm burning the place down. But I said it with such sincerity. We did a draw and you're actually first on. You fucking joking me, aren't you? Well, that's me out of it, innit? There's no point in going, acting. And I was being pretend to kick off, and she's like, I'm only messing. Humour. Mercury final.
Did you go on first then?
Mate, went on first. Absolutely fucking roof it.
Did you?
Yeah. Overrun by a minute and a half. You get 8 minutes at 9.5. But, what can you do? Applause breaks. 8 minutes of material. Yeah. So I'm really fit for 8.5 minutes. Right. Girl on after me, shite. Third, okay. And then Wozniak's on fourth. He fucking takes the place off. But I've loosened the jar.
Yeah, like, and you've fed them, haven't you? Yeah.
So we had the best gig out of us all. But it was only me and him who had good gigs. Shit final. Terrible.
Was it, yeah? Stand-up was crap.
Yeah. The guy who won, that was his last gig. Don't do stand-up anymore. He didn't do stand-up for a year prior.
Yeah.
Got nominated for it.
Went there.
Because he's got a big Twitter following.
Yeah.
And then I was told, tinfoil that. I was told, like, it's been pre-picked who's fucking won this.
Already?
Yeah.
So it was a waste of time for everyone, wasn't it?
That's what I mean. So
why do you reckon there's like so much politics in the comedy game?
Just fucking shite. It's people who've not done comedy before trying to second guess what audiences will find funny.
Yeah. So they're just going off the audience.
Yeah, I guess
that's what I never used to get me, because when I used to do comedy, you'd smash a gig and then you wouldn't, and then say like it was for a midweek, like say a midweek, and you would love a weekend work. And you just get overlooked by a fucking sausage who's not funny. And I used to go, he's not funny. But like,
it's different. But he wears a waistcoat.
Yeah, but he licked promoter's ass, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm funny. Give me a gig. And I've just took the roof off this one. Let me go and take the roof off of that one.
Yeah. Well, it sounds very bitter and twisted, which I am. No, but I get it too. I don't get angry, like, why is she on telly? And because I guess I think it's important to get those representations so it encourages more of that demographic to start. So say, someone just goes, oh, she's only on telly because she's an Asian woman, or for example. Yeah. But the importance of that is there might be, 20 more experienced white male comics who might you'd say deserve that spot more. But the importance of having her there is it encourages the next generation to come through. It might be as good as those 20.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Totally get that. Yeah.
I'm not beefing that at all. It's the clubs you want to, get a foot in the door and stuff like that.
That's what I mean.
So anyway, Wozniak roofs it, right? So, this is so embarrassing, right? So you get brought back on stage like a Gong Show, and it's like one of the biggest competitions in the country. No, like a line of 8.
Line, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's in front of a sold-out theatre and everything. It's a massive gig, and it's filmed. And they announced third place. So it's out of me and Wozniak. Everyone's thinking it. Well, I'm thinking it, so therefore everyone is. So I'm like that to Wozniak. I went, if you've lost this when I've got on first, you're a shit house. So I'm like trash talking him. Yeah. I'm just like, if I've won this one first, you're a gobshite. I went, I'd hate to be you, mate. So, because in my head it's out of him. He gets announced second. So I've won. People were shaking. The guy who won turned around and shook my hand because it was like, that's how obvious it was. It was either me or was. And they went, and your winner is. And I took a step forward, and the guy next to me.
Oh my God!
So I took a step forward and just went, nice one, mate. Well done. I was fuming. I was fuming. But the guy who won, fair play to him. He had like the self-awareness to know. Yeah. Should have been Wozniak and stuff.
At least he said like fucking hell. Robbery that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Adam Rowe should have done, to be honest.
So what happened with yours?
Adam Rowe just smashed it. It was shit. And that was it. Didn't turn up on the night.
No.
Bit like fucking Pogba, to be honest, I am.
Oh yeah, fucking. He'd be shit on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
He has been Champions League.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was just it was like a build up to it. It was like it was either one of us who were fucking gonna win it all the way through. And on that day I was just fucking shit. I just didn't feel. I was sure I was first on.
Yeah.
I was first on, yeah. So that wasn't. I think as soon as I seen me announce get first on, I just thought let's give up. Like.
Yeah, the one that.
Was Adam first on? Yeah, Adam was. Sorry, I've just made that lie up to make it look like I'm better. No, Adam was on first and won it, and I had the best spot.
That fat cunt in real was first. Maybe I was the iceberg.
Yeah.
It's all making sense.
Yeah.
The one I come second in, and do you know when you're starting, you think all these competitions mean something.
Yeah, you do. Don't
and when you lose, and
you think it's over.
You think,
But then I ended up going into Hot Water's Comedian Year again, the final again, about 3 years later, and it was nailed on. Like the people in that final with me wasn't fit to lace my shoes, right?
They weren't fit to wire your mic, mate.
And I lost.
No, we won.
Nina Gilligan.
Oh, Nina's good, though.
Fucking class she was.
Yeah, she's good, man.
Well, in my head, it was not fit to lace my shoes. She went on, I went, oh, shit. Yeah. I was like, fuck, I've got competition here. She deserved it. She's really good there, to be honest.
I lost it at Water one to Callum Oakley, who's now my best mate. And stand up. You always got to have that caveat.
Didn't he lose Britain's Got Talent to a dog?
Don't know. He's not mentioned it. He got bit by an hula hoop, I heard.
And guess what? We have a guest on Sunday, our first guest.
World exclusive.
Do you want to tell him who it is?
It is that fat cunt who sang Titanic.
Gonna get it back.
No, I'm gonna hammer that call back right home all the way throughout this episode. By the way, it's like if Stuart Lee did it, it'd be a genius. But
yeah,
if I do it, it's hack. No, we're gonna have guests in. Send in who you want on. We know people who are good. So just send in who you want on as a guest. We're gonna have Callum Oakley in for our first episode. He went on Britain's Got Talent as a kid, so we'll discuss that. He did Portsmouth's tour support, and he'll be a good first
good
guest.
Lad, isn't he? I think he'll welcome our band.
Yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah, you need someone who's going to carry it on, the conversation on and stuff like that. Someone who you, because we don't know each other that well. If we had someone just randomly who was on in the club who we both never gigged with before,
It would be funny.
just exclude them from the conversation.
I reckon we just get like a load of London actors. Do you reckon?
Well, tell me about the tube. Fucking gobshites.
Yeah. Should we have a little break then or what?
Yeah, let's have a break. I'm going to have a beer.
Yeah, so welcome back to Hot Water Comedy's Green Room podcast with me, Tony Carroll.
And me, Jamie H.
Yes.
I was a bit better in that first section.
Yeah.
Getting stuff off my chest, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was more like a council session.
You forget the cameras are on. Like, fucking London acts. I respect some London acts.
Yeah, just some.
Disclaimer. Yeah.
Just some.
Yeah, some are gobshites.
Here's that divide, isn't he, between North and South?
We'll edit the respect art over you.
Yeah. I always have a chip on my shoulder for gig in London.
Yeah.
I don't do it often.
I never have me.
Yeah, I just
hate the place.
Do you know what? Right, I did a fucking. So there's in stand up. There's these thing called Gong Show. So it's for new acts, audience member, 3 audience members get a card each, and basically you got to survive 5 minutes. The audience get to fuck you off if you shite. Right, that's like your first step into a major club. So like Comedy Store have one, Frog and Bucket have one, some other clubs have them, right? I did one in London, not Comedy Store, different one, unnamed, because I want to gig for them again in the future. Turn up, right, I'm fucking roof it.
Yeah.
Beat all these fucking London spazzes who turn up every week, just like, oh, this local club, yeah, well, I'm fucking away winning it. Come to the Frog, see what happens. You're getting your fucking backhanded, lad. So turn up to your club, done you in your own backyard, fucking bottle of Prosecco.
Come away with the 3 points.
Come away with the 3 points, murdered it.
Yeah.
Email the next. So often, right, so you do that, you're like, all right, you've won the Gong Show, you'll get a trial spot. So you'll get a Thursday, unpaid, 10 minutes, but you're like, on a pro bill, see how you cope with it, and then you move up the ladder. Yeah. So further down the week, it's further up the ladder in most cases, isn't it? That's a fair enough analogy. So, did this Gong Show, refit, London acts all looking at me like I'm a fucking god.
Yeah.
So I email the next day, I was like, oh yeah, all right mate. So I'm like, getting me like 10 spot. He went, yeah, you can do another Gong spot in 6 months. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I won the Gong Show. So out of principle, I just didn't go back.
It's fucking bad, isn't it?
How can you not give me a 10? Are you joking me? I've seen your lineups, the shite. Yeah, I know. Just because there's loads of the cunts in London, so they just get away with murder.
That's what it is, isn't it?
Fuck off. So I've not gone back out of principle, so I don't do London often. But yeah, that's another bin bag of resentment on the tip of my life.
I don't know what, I don't know when I want to go back into stand-up again.
You don't know?
No, just obviously done one last week. So my first gig back, but
you always dip your toe in though, don't you?
Yeah, I just can't. I need to. It's what I need to do now is start now write a decent set. Like, get it, polish it 20, and then fucking go for it again. You know what I mean? But the last one, there was only a couple of stories of it. That's what kind of comedy I do. I pretty much write stories that have happened, but like then over exaggerate them. You know what I mean? To like where people know that I'm lying, but then some people are questioning, is he? You know what I mean?
And it's a proper
kind of surprise.
It's a proper home banker, innit?
Yeah.
Thursday Hot Water, it's fucking Norwich at home, innit?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a fucking 3 point.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's
so that's what I mean. Obviously, I don't think that what I done on that last week, I don't think it'd go down as well as going to the club. So and I know that now because I've done it for that long. So I want to take my time with it now instead of just rushing into it and then getting disheartened and then, you know what I mean?
The self-awareness, because I do the Frog quite a bit. Lucky enough, they've fucking been sound with me. Because for years, the Frog was booked by an outside agency. So a lot of the mancacks didn't really
get in there.
They got a glass ceiling.
It happened in Liverpool before Hot Water, to be honest.
And then now the club do all the booking, so Jess is just fucking sound. And first thing she did when she did the booking was give all of us a weekend who started
That's
in around the
Buster.
same time.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
me,
yeah.
Wozniak, Josh Jones, all these kind of people who started in around the same time. We all got a weekend.
So obviously because you deserve it though as well, because you wouldn't have gambled and put you on, but you do deserve it because you obviously more than capable of paying
that's
it. You know
it.
what I mean?
So now that's like my hot water to Liverpool act, where I can turn up and I don't have an anxiety about it could go. It's like
you just know, don't you? You just
know it's gonna kill. But yeah, interesting to see how you do in an away gig.
I know. Let's see, eh?
Little
I might even go to fucking Manchester. I might even go to Rock. Jess, get in touch. I'm alright, you know. I'm alright.
I'll vouch for them.
There you go.
I don't know if I've got vouching rights yet. I vouch anyone though. I'm like, I feel like, you know, if someone asks me for like advice, I just get a little fucking twinge. I'm like a geezer. I'm a made man, but I'm not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Soon though.
Soon. Building up to it, mate. So I've had 3 days off, and you need to do your time when you're off. So right. How many showers do you have?
A day?
Yeah.
Between 1 and 2 a day. And that's just because when I was younger, like, because I was a fat kid, like, you'd obviously fucking sweat a lot. So in school,
Sing Titanic songs.
Yeah, I went to an all boys school. I like say like in school you'd have like your science at the first set, like your first set, you know, like your first lesson, and then fucking RE, and then PE your third, then your dinner, and then you're back in geography. You know what I mean? So like in PE, you'd have your PE middle of the day. It wasn't like the end of the day or the start. And then like you'd be fucking sweating, but then everyone like could get showers now. But because I was a fat kid, dead self-conscious, I didn't want to get my little tits out in front of the lads because it was in a boys' school as well. Just didn't want anyone wanking over me and that.
Yeah, but I went to a mixed school. We didn't shower with the girls though.
Yeah, but I didn't want all lads wanking over me and that. You know what I mean? With tits, because it would have been weird. So, I didn't like. You know what I mean? I was dead self-conscious as a kid.
Well, you are.
So like, I'd just do PE and then I just go like, and then put my uniform back on and like get to fifth lesson, you'd be fucking stinking. And then I remember someone just saying to me, like, my mate, he was just like, nudged me when you stink you. And then it was when I was in year 7 as well. So I was just, my head just went like, I was like proper. Then ever since that day, I've just like non-stop showered every day.
I was a bit of a scruffy in school. So I won Tramp of the Year in our school. But from a place of, you know, he's going to take it as a joke and that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, just because I had like holes in my clothes, you know, wearing hand-me-down shit shoes, and Joe, that's just fucking ruthless, isn't it, in school? Went in with dog shit on my blazer ones, shit me pants in science. So I was just like known as this trampy kid. But I was like, I don't give a flying fuck, mate. So I got away through school with that, just being, I hate myself more than you. I'll rip myself more. I don't give a shit. I've got no self-esteem or respect for myself. And they kind of respected me for that. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I don't give a fuck.
Carry on.
Don't care. My ass. So with showers, recently, because I told you like last week, you know, you bath in shorts, and I like to fill up the bath, but I don't before. You know, like a frog, like the toad. Yeah. But now, I have fantasy showers.
Yeah, so like, you go into showers and you have a wank?
No. Not fantasy, nothing sexual. But imagination showers. So today, for example, I've had 3 showers today, and I'll probably have one again. And I have imagination showers, so I'll put on a playlist. I've got a playlist on my phone.
Yeah.
Called Fantasy Shower, and it's full of songs I wish I'd written and performed on a talent show as a prodigal 16-year-old. So I and in the shower I fantasise about me walking onto the Britain's Got Talent stage, and I'm a bit I swear down, I act this out in the shower all the time. And what's good is
what the fuck's going on?
It's because of the shower cubicle and the water hitting it. I can sometimes think that's a music video I'm saying out of a rainy window as well.
Hi, I'm
I
Jamie.
just come on all meekish.
What's your backstory, Jamie?
So I come all meekish with a guitar. I'm Jamie from Manchester. Thanks. I've done my own song today, and they're like, oh, his own song. Simon's like, Simon Cowell's like that, and Ant and Deck like, oh, he's like nervous for me.
This all going on your head.
This all goes
while
on in
the
my
shower's
head.
on.
And then I just sing "Purple Rain" by Prince, and everyone's like, and then like the judges are like, Jamie, isn't it? Look, we did this show, and it gets some cynical critics about why we do this show. Let me tell you why we do this show. It's to find the best talent in Britain, and you, my friend, are one of the best talents in Britain. So that's my audition. And then the next song on my shuffle is my semi-final. So that might be Faith.
Did you get the golden buzzer?
Yeah. This predates Golden Buzzer era, Britain's Got Talent.
Oh,
so I've done
right,
this for years.
Yeah.
But now I've got the playlist and stuff because technology's caught up with my dreams. So the semi-final...
Technology has caught up with my dreams.
Oh, mate, if they make a VR of this...
Listen, that's got to go on your headstone. Technology has caught up with my dreams. That's perfect.
Yeah. So, like, my semi-final... Whatever's the next song, because they're all perfectly selected, and I act out... So, Purple Rain, for example, is massive. So, I'll come on meekish in the shower. Whereas I've got, like... night changes from One Direction, so I'll come on like cute boy next door in the shower. Can you imagine myself with curly hair and a check shirt? I'll just play it out.
Oh my god.
So it's always the 3 songs is always audition, there's audition, semi-final and final. And if you time it right on that third one, because sometimes, for example, a few days ago, I had my final, and it was Tracy Chapman, "Baby Can I Hold You?" And I took the roof off. We're trying in the place.
What happens? Do you reckon your mum walks past and goes, "What the fuck is this going on here?"
Oh, she knows about it. She's like,
does she? She's supportive.
Yeah, I'm having it's having an imagination shower, so I don't always wash. I just stand in there and
sing.
Don't sing.
Oh, do you just?
I don't sing. I just.
Oh, just
stacked out. I just sit there. Imagine walking on stage. What Ant and Deck are saying.
So it's just silent then.
Just
and the song playing.
Silent. Song's playing.
And you're just thinking of being there.
Yeah, and then because if I'm having a proper session, if I'm having there's like 25 songs on there. I'll start getting into music videos. So if "Hello" from Adele is on the playlist, for example, but I do a male version in my head, and like I've got a shower cubicle and the rain, the shower water coming down. I'll look out of my shower cubicle, and just like stare at the toilet. And, "Hello, it's me. I'm in California dreaming." And what you do, the best thing to do, anyone who wants to play a music video in the cubicle, follow one drop, and that's good for the view.
This can't be Neil.
I swear down.
Really?
So if like there's water all there, don't because you don't want your eyes to move for the for the shot. So you just so you pick one drop. "Hello, it's me. I'm in California dream." Look how fluffy my hair is for each showers. I swear down, get on it. Get a fantasy shower in your daily routine. I swear down, it's so good.
I promise you now, after we finish this recording, I promise you, I'm going to go in and do it.
So good.
And then on the next pod, I'll speak about my fantasy shower.
I've done fake interviews in there. I've been on Jonathan Ross. I've won Mobos.
Bobos.
I've been in grime beefs. I've got another playlist of grime songs. So I listen to grime before I go on stage. It gets me like hyped up, and
does it?
Just gets me gets me confident because with grime artists and the hip hop, they're very confident about themselves. That it just feeds into me. So I've got another playlist of grime songs, and then I'll act out, being in a grime beef and, winning a mobo and, changing black culture. Swear to God.
Nah, that's it now. I'm done.
I swear to God, do it.
Oh my God.
You've got to act like, disadvantaged and always against the odds and always a prodigy. So I'm always succeeding in these fantasies. And I'm like, plucked like just this. Like, imagine writing Purple Rain.
You spoke to anyone about this, Jamie?
You?
You. I don't know what to say.
I thought this was a safe space.
I don't know what to say.
But
I'm not qualified for this, Jamie. I'm not. But now I'm really worried now.
Oh no, it's good, man.
Are you sure you're okay?
I've always had a fantasy about being a prodigy.
Why is it always fancy, Jamie? Why don't you just go out and get the fucking dream?
Because I'm 30 now. I don't fantasise about achieving as such, just having the potential. I just fantasise about being this 16-year-old wonder kid. So another shower I have is a sports one. So sometimes I imagine I've qualified for the darts world championship through the qualifiers. And 1,000 to one outsider. But I chucked 2 9 darts in a row, and everyone's like, "Fucking who is this guy?"
And did you win it?
I have fantasies where we're losing the final, and I'm teary-eyed.
But then everyone's like, because you went on that journey, everyone's like, "Oh, fuck." And
I get the respect of Phil Taylor.
Oh, do you always play Phil as well?
Yeah, you
gotta play Phil, haven't you?
So I have like, listen, this lad's he's pushed me all the way. He's a future world champion. Let me tell you something. This lad, he pushed me all the way, and he's a future world champion. And I'm like that, and I'm like this at the back of the shower.
This is. I died yesterday. I died. Actually, I had an accident and I'm in a coma. This isn't real, Jamie. This isn't real.
So I know. I have a boxing one. I'm always fighting Canelo, but I've moved up a weight class, so I'm the best my weight. Like, what's he, super middle?
Yeah. Well, he's
moving up to light heavyweight, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the peak of my fantasy, he's like super middle. I'm middleweight champion, unify the division. Yeah. Cult hero. So I'm one of those similar to Ricky Hatton, but on an even grander scale. So I'm like, he's just, he goes in his local boozer still, and I fantasise about this montage where all of the lights is playing by.
All Manchester follow you around and that, like, or
nationwide though.
Oh, so Scousers do as
even
well?
Scousers, Leeds, or even Leeds, right? Because he's just one of. I don't play up United.
Yeah, I don't play up Manchester.
I'm not United like Ricky Hatton's like City fan, and Andy Crawley United fan. So there's always a bit of division there. Whereas I was just like, I didn't really
unified the nation as well.
Like Wordle, that was my nickname, Jamie Wordle Hutchinson.
Oh my God. Jamie Wordle Hutchinson.
So, and
then hey, the beard that works like that, eh?
I'm an underdog in this fight, but I'm unbeaten. I'm an underdog.
So you're like a 15-0, 18-0 something, and then
when Kel Brook moved up to fight Triple G and stuff like that. So Callum Smith when he stepped up to fight Canelo, underdog but undefeated. So it's like there's a chance here, and we have a fucking like Gatty Ward war.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's
got to be, isn't it? If you're fighting Canelo,
and do you know, like that thing Canelo does, where at the end of the round he'll just stand.
Yeah.
He'll just stand in his corner.
Yeah.
And I see him standing. And I'm standing. And imagine the commentator like, these two gladiators, they won't give an inch. And we carry on scrapping and stuff. And I win narrow points victory. And I've lost a narrow points victory as well in different fantasies. Because, you know, I'm not arrogant. And
do you take requests on these fantasies, Jamie? Have you ever been open?
I've never opened up before.
No. So I was just thinking maybe some of our listeners.
Yeah.
If any of you guys have got any fantasies that you want to, maybe you've got, but you want Jamie to have them also, fire into us, message us, you know, send us, tweet us, direct messages. and if you want Jamie to do any fantasies in the shower this week, let us know. Because I reckon that'd be good. I reckon some of our listeners will maybe have some good ones, Jamie.
But I recommend doing it. Whatever you're into. So I'm not into music as such, but I'm into glory. Whatever you're into. Just fantasize about the best thing in that moment. I have sport ones, I have entertainment ones, and I have life ones. But yeah,
do you know what? Though, to be fair, I'm laughing at that. I'm thinking like that's fucking ridiculous, right? But have you ever been like down the rabbit hole on YouTube, right? Where you end up watching the 2012 X Factor final? Yeah, but then you watch the journey through it. But like when you watch it, you're thinking, oh, imagine if that was me. So pretty much that's the same thing.
Yeah.
So you just do it in the shower, and I just do it in bed at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's just fucking weirdo.
It's just good. It's good. Like it's the white noise of the shower. It's relaxing anyway. Showers. Yeah. It's my own little space. It's my own little thing. I'm not doing any harm to anyone.
Apart from yourself, Jamie.
Just let me be. I'm taking a couple of bottles in, and I'm being Leon Jackson from 2007 in X Factor. Fuck off. Let me be. If I drink too much, though, my career goes south, and I'm doing pantos to pay the bills and stuff.
Like fucking Ray Quinn.
I've fantasized. Yeah, I don't know if I told this last time, but I used to act out giving an award out,
because you were that fucking famous,
and film it and send me mate. So I used to film myself in the mirror. I had like a shaving foam beard, and just because it's like, you know, after I've won lifetime achievement, so I've got a great beard.
Did you still wear a suit?
No, so I'm naked.
Oh, naked.
But I used to film it and send my mate duty. So my mate Adam duty. So I used to go. The nominations for best actor are. You know, I'm struggling to read a bit. I'm a bit old and stuff like that. Adam Judy, my walls are dirty. Adam Judy, my walls are dirty. Adam Judy, my walls are dirty. And Adam Judy, my walls are dirty. And the award goes to... It's Adam Judy, my walls are dirty. I used to send him that all the time. But every award in the Oscars, I used to just do, everything was Adam Judy, and the film was called My Walls Are Dirty, because he had brown sauce in his window, and he never washed it off. We always just said, "Oh, if your window's got brown sauce, how bad are you?"
Still sending them now?
No, I've not spoken to him for a while. But I'll send him one. I'll send him one, see his reaction, see if he remembers. I've not spoken to him for a few years. Yeah. But yeah, because he had brown sauce, and he had brown. We went to his house, knocked on for him. He had brown sauce in his window, so he just went, "If your window's that bad, how bad are your walls?" And I'm just like, and then we just made up this. I made up this Phil.
That's fucking genius.
Adam Duty, My Walls Are Dirty is like
I think we should.
an
I
art
think we should
house
actually
film.
make the film.
Oh my god!
Let's make the film.
Do that.
Get in touch with Adam Duty.
Yeah.
Let's
Good
make
lad.
this fucking film.
He'll be game for that. We used to, me and him used to act out all
And
sorts
it's
of
about.
shit.
I've got the plot. I've got the plot. Right. It's about you. It's your life. It's your life story, yeah. But like, you get trapped in one of your fantasies in the shower, right? Then you end up going into a psychiatric home, and you throw shit at your walls.
Oh my god!
Your split personality is Adam Duty.
I'm Adam Duty all along.
That's your fantasy. That's you. There's no Adam Duty. You never was like Fight Club. There was never. He was never Adam Duty. And then you're throwing shit at your own walls.
I sang the Titanic song at Pontins. It's me all along. I'm the London comedian.
You're not going on that date. You've been talking to yourself. There's no girl in work who you play Wordle with.
No, there's no Wordle.
There's no Wordle. Oh my god. We're ending it there, aren't we?
We got that pod.
We're ending it there.
Oh,
Wow.
that was funny.
That was brilliant.
Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is episode 2. Right. Don't forget to sign up. Hot Water YouTube. So go on YouTube, search Hot Water Comedy, and sign up to the podcast membership. So what you get is you get exclusive access to this. So there's going to be 2 episodes a week, one for the public and one for the absolute legends who subscribe. If you do subscribe, you'll get early access. We're going to have special guests on. It's going to be a podcast community, so it's not going to be just our podcast. There's going to be loads of different podcasts that follow on. You're going to be part of a massive community, so sign up. HotWater.com. YouTube.com. Search Hot Water podcast membership, please.